On the way at 3, the boxes are ready and waiting. Who will open what? Deal or no deal? At 4, bringing up a family in Leeds. Or in Italy, a place in the sun, home or away. Some things just don't mix in the kitchen or at the table. Come Dine gets feisty at 5. While starting our afternoon first with the chat, letters and numbers for Countdown, here on 4.
Hi Mum, it's me. Can you pick up Charlie from the park, please? Thanks.
Better Life from Lloyd's Pharmacy proudly sponsors Countdown.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Countdown studio on day 1 of series 73. 73 series. We are indeed in the Guinness Book of Records. So there we are. Off we go. It's a bit like, I suppose, going back to school, Rachel, in many ways. You know, we've got a long way to go before the finals, as it were, and that each contestant expects to be here, as it were, at the end of term in December. But talking about sort of going back to school, did I enjoy it? I hated it, Rachel.
Really?
And I'd be interested. Oh, yeah, I thought, oh, no, not another term of fighting for food, cold water, cold showers once a week. We only had one woman in the...
Very strange childhood.
It was, actually. We had one woman in the whole school. She was called the Drac, and she was the nurse.
Right.
That was it. She was an ugly one.
Did you say that to her?
Oh, it was... Or you used to... If you thought you were about to be beaten...
Right.
For failing an exam, you would go to see her and say you didn't feel well, and she'd just pinch your nose and kick you out. No way could you ever persuade her.
She had your number.
Yeah, she had everybody's number. She's ghastly, the Drag. Anyway, there we are. What about your school days?
My school days, unsurprisingly, were a little bit different to yours. But I used to love the school holidays. It was different when you got to university, and the holidays were the boring bit, and the term time was the great bit. So when you got back to the new term at uni, there was a bop. There's always like a fancy dress party.
Yes, yes.
So that was a good way to start the term.
Now, who have we got with us, Rachel? We've got James is back. James Judge is back, retired voluntary worker from Altrincham in Cheshire, returning after starting his run in the last series, just before the finals, I think. 3 good, solid wins. So you're halfway, almost halfway, to becoming an octo champ. But first of all, you've got to get past Rhys Benjamin, a sixth form student from Harrow in London. At 14, he completed the Tube Challenge. Now, I don't know how many people know what the Tube Challenge is, but apparently you've got, in one day, is this right, Rhys? You've got to visit all 270 tube stations.
That's right, Nick.
How long did it take?
The time I did it in, I did it in 17 hours, 18 minutes and 18 seconds.
Presumably, you do it all on the price of one ticket.
I did, but my ticket failed on the day, so I had to buy 2.
Oh, poor chap. Big round of applause for James and Rhys Benjamin, then. And over the corner, Susie, we're off again.
We are.
Series 73.
Looking forward to it.
I hope you had a peaceful weekend and you've girded your loins for another...
Always.
Can girls gird their loins? I don't know.
I will now.
Well, thank you very much. And you are joined by Colin Murray, no stranger to this programme indeed, been on in the corner, I think, 3 or 4 times.
I think so now. I had a weird nurse, like yours, at school.
Yeah, go on.
And she just, no matter what was wrong with you, she gave you milk of magnesia. So I remember having a temperature,
yes.
and she gave me milk of magnesia.
Yeah.
And I remember spraining my ankle playing football, and she gave me milk of magnesia.
Yeah. She must have had a lot in the cupboard she had to get rid of. But anyway, welcome back, Colin Murray, radio, TV presenter and writer. Good to see you back. And now then, James, let's get this Series 73 underway, shall we?
Good afternoon, Rachel.
Afternoon, James.
Could we start with a consonant, please?
Thank you. Start the series with H.
Another consonant, please.
K.
A vowel.
A.
Consonant.
N.
Vowel, please.
I.
Consonant.
T.
Another consonant.
R.
Vowel, please.
E.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final S.
And here's the countdown clock. Yes, James.
7.
A 7. Reese.
7.
James.
Rankist.
Now then.
Retains.
Retains.
That's good.
Happy enough?
Very happy. Yeah, sorry, much
The
debate over here.
rankist. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else have we got? Now then, Colin.
I thought I had an 8 in thankers, and then no thanks to Susie. She ruled it out. It's not in the dictionary. I think she might have cheated. So I had a rethink and got
Yes.
rethinks.
Well done. Very good. Susie?
A couple of 8s. Hairnets
Yes.
and narkiest.
Which is what? Sort of...
If
you're
I'll give you
narky.
the dictionary definition, it's bad-tempered or irritable.
Yeah.
Oh, just get on with it.
7 points apiece. Now then, Reese.
Good afternoon, Rachel. Can I have a
Reese?
consonant, please?
You can, thank you. Start with L.
And another.
R.
And a third, please.
S.
A vowel.
I.
And another vowel.
O.
And another, please.
U.
A consonant.
P.
A vowel.
E.
And a final vowel, please.
And a final I.
Stand by. Well, Reese.
I'll stick with the 5.
James.
5.
Reese.
Piles.
And
Prize.
now then, anything else, Susie?
Yep, there's an 8 there, which is perilous.
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 A perilous journey. 12 points apiece. Now then, numbers time. So here we are, James. First numbers game for you.
Rachel, can I have 1 large and 5 small, please?
You can indeed. First one of the series, 1 large and 5 little ones. And they are 3, 7, 10, 1, 9, and the big one, 25. And the first target, 686.
686. James.
690.
690.
Not fully written down.
All right. And Reese.
690.
690. So, James.
1 plus 3 is 4.
1 plus 3, 4.
4 times 7, 28.
Yep,
28 multiplied by 25 is 700.
700.
And take away the 10.
Yep, 694 away.
Reese.
That's it.
Yeah, that's fine.
We happy?
Yeah.
Now, Rachel, 4 away. Can you take us there?
I can if you say 3 times 9 is 27, times that by 25 for 675, and then just add the 10 and the 1 for 686.
Well done. Thank you, Rachel. So 19 points apiece as we turn to a tea time teaser, which is more rays. And the clue, the 2 ladies' names come together to make 1. The 2 ladies' names come together to make 1.
Better Life from Lloyd's Pharmacy proudly sponsors Countdown. Better Life from Lloyd's Pharmacy proudly sponsors Countdown.
Welcome back. I left you with the clue. The 2 ladies' names come together to make 1. And the answer is Rosemary. Rosemary. So there we are, 19 points apiece. Reese, will you make a break for it? Letters game.
Consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Reese. B.
And another, please.
T.
And a third.
N.
Vowel.
A.
Another vowel.
E.
And another vowel.
I.
Consonant, please.
F.
And another.
C.
And one more consonant, please.
And lastly, S.
Countdown. Reese.
6.
A 6
8.
and an 8. Reese.
Faints.
Now then, James.
Fanciest.
Fanciest.
Excellent. Very, very good. 8.
Well spotted. Any more 8s there, Colin?
No, we find Benfica, though, which I thought was pretty. Dreaming of that.
One more 8 is cabinets.
A cabinet.
So as well, cabinets.
Indeed. Benfica, yes. That was Eusebio's team, wasn't it?
It was indeed.
The great Eusebio died last year, I think.
He did indeed. I think I'm right in saying Eusebio used to always carry Tabasco sauce with him everywhere.
Is that right?
He was addicted to it, so whenever he went into a restaurant with Eusebio, he'd would come the Tabasco sauce no matter where he ate.
Well, there may be a hint there for goal scorers. Great plug for Tabasco. Well done. Now then, 27 to Reese's 19. James has sprung a leak. No, he hasn't. He sprung a lead, actually. Well done. Sorry about that, James. Hold on tight. Now then, James, letters game.
Consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, James. T.
Vowel, please.
A.
Consonant.
D.
Another consonant.
M.
Vowel, please.
U.
Consonant.
T.
Another consonant.
R.
Vowel.
E.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final H.
Stand by. Yes, James.
6.
A 6, Reese.
7.
Yes, James.
Matter.
And
Mutated.
mutated.
Yeah, very nice.
Excellent, well done. So there we are, 27 plays, Reese's 26, 1 point in it. And we turn now to you, Reese, for your numbers game. There's Rachel.
Can I have 4 from the top and 2 small ones, please, Rachel?
You can, thank you, Reese. 4 large and 2 little coming up for you. And for the first time this series, these 2 littles are 4 and 9, and the big 4, as we know, 25, 50, 75, and 100. And the target, 763.
763. Yes, please.
761.
761. James?
767.
And 767. Right, Reese.
100 plus 75,
175,
multiplied by 4.
multiplied by 4 for 700.
Sorry, I've gone wrong.
Oh,
Bad luck. What has James got to say?
75 multiplied by 9
75 by 9 is 675.
Add on the 100.
775.
50 divided by 25 is 2.
Yep,
2 4s are 8.
is 8
And subtract.
for 7, 6, 7, 4 away.
4 away. Can you take us there?
Wasn't as tricky as you might think. If you say 100 plus 9 is 109, and then 75 divided by 25 is 3, add to the 4 for 7, and times the 2 together.
Oh, smashing. Well done, Rachel. Thank you. Very good. So, James has extended his lead, 34 to Reese's 26, as we turn to Colin. Colin, now, Whenever you're on Countdown, you come up with the most wonderful sporting anecdotes. What have you got for us today?
I don't use this word lightly, but this week I'm on a crusade. We often talk about the cheaters, the divers, the biters, the blood dopers, the dastardly devils who ruin sport. So this week, I just want to shine a light on something we don't talk about enough, which is people that play by the rules. This is a good example on Countdown every time we watch. Today we've got Reese and James, and if Reese says, I've got a 7-letter word, says what the word is, and James says, well, I've got the same one, we just assume he's telling the truth. And he'll wave a bit of paper in the direction just to clarify. We don't know what it says. It could say, I have your family. It could say, I have left £1,000 worth of used notes in your dressing room. You will let me beat you. But we just assume that it's sporting, and so much of it is. So this week, I'm going to start with modern-day football, so it doesn't get a good rap. But there's a controversial figure, Paolo Di Canio, as a player and a manager, always controversial, but he had one moment of blinding sportsmanship. I'm taking you to Goodison Park. It's the year 2000, and a really important game between the Toffees and the Hammers. So West Ham are away, and Paolo Di Canio has the ball at his feet with an open goal basically in front of them. And that's because just before that, the Everton keeper, Paul Gerrard, had cleared the ball and badly twisted his knee, and he'd fallen down. They played on, the referee didn't stop the game, and as the ball came in, rather than score the goal and take the 3 points, Paolo Di Canio lifted the ball up and therefore gave a free kick to Everton. The crowd didn't know what had happened. There was that awkward silence, followed by 4 sides of the ground standing up and applauding this wonderful act of sportsmanship. Fast forward several years, he's a manager, he gets the job at Swindon, and I'm interviewing him. I said, would you do it different today? He says, I wouldn't change a thing. And I said, well, you're a manager now, so what if in an important game this season, your player does exactly what you did when you were a player? And he fell silent. I thought I'd offended him, actually. And then he said just one line back to me. He said, if my player did that, I'd kick his ass.
What a lovely story. Very good. That was really an act of great sportsmanship.
Yeah,
That
it was
wonderful. Well done. 34-26. James in the lead, and it's James's letters game. James.
Consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, James. N.
Another consonant.
S.
Vowel.
O.
Consonant.
Q.
Another consonant.
G.
Vowel, please.
E.
Consonant.
P.
A vowel.
I.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final R.
Countdown. Well, James.
8.
And Reese.
7.
And your 7?
Pongia.
Pongia. James.
Spongia.
And Spongia.
Excellent. Yeah. Thanks, Rebecca. Well done.
Pongia, indeed. Now then, what have we got? Colin.
We got reposing, which is a good one. We also got roping, which is when you secure someone with ropes.
Yes.
It's probably best not getting into that.
No. All right, well done. All right, 42 plays 26. Now then, Reese, off you go.
Consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Reese. N.
And another.
T.
And a third.
R.
And a vowel.
U.
And another.
O.
And another.
A.
Consonant, please.
G.
And a vowel.
E.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final R.
Stand by. Yes, Reese.
Stick with a safe 7.
7, James.
7.
2 sevens, Reese.
Outrage.
And?
Same word.
Both outraged. All right. Anybody else outraged? Colin?
Yeah, I'll stay in 7 as well. I am a grunter and a groaner.
And a groaner.
Although we do like the word groat, which is in there, which is an old form of currency, 4 pence, is it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
English silver coin.
Yeah. You get it?
But yeah, you can actually add an N. I don't know if this is what you're thinking of, Reese, to outrage and have outrange, and that's of a gun or a similar weapon when it has a greater range than another.
Yeah.
That's to outrange it.
Now then, James, it's your numbers game.
Oh, Rachel, can I have 1 large and 5 small, please?
You can indeed, thank you, James. 1 from the top row and 5 from my other ones. And this time around, the little ones are 3, 2, 9, 10, and 7, and the big one, 50. And the target, 791.
791. Well, James?
792.
1 away. How about Reese?
Yep, 791.
Well done. So,
9 plus 7,
9 plus 7, 16,
multiply by 50,
is 800,
take off 10,
790,
and then 3 minus 2 is 1.
and you haven't used any of those. Perfect. 791.
well done. Well done, Reese Benjamin. Goes to the world of good, too. Just 6 behind, 49 to your 43 as we turn to a tea time teaser, which is name item. And the clue, the intervening period in Greenwich, perhaps. The intervening period in Greenwich, perhaps.
Better Life from Lloyd's Pharmacy proudly sponsors Countdown. Better Life from Lloyd's Pharmacy proudly sponsors Countdown.
Welcome back. I left you with the clue, the intervening period in Greenwich, perhaps. And the answer is meantime. In the meantime. Meantime, 49 to 43. And Reese, try and catch him up now with this letters game.
Consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Reese. C.
Another, please.
P.
And a third.
S.
And a vowel.
A.
Another.
I.
Another.
E.
Consonant.
J.
Vowel.
A.
And a consonant, please.
And the last one, T.
Stand by. Yes, Reese.
7.
A 7, James.
7.
Reese.
Capitaz.
And
Paciest.
paciest.
Yep, excellent. I'm just looking at capitars, though. Capita is in there, but only in the expression per capita, for each person per head. But not as noun on its own, I'm afraid, Reese. Sorry.
Bad luck. 56 plays 43. James, you're back with letters game.
Consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, James. Y.
Another consonant.
N.
A vowel.
O.
A consonant.
R.
Another consonant, please.
N.
Vowel.
U.
Consonant.
R.
Another consonant.
T.
And a final vowel, please.
And a final A.
Countdown.
5.
And Reese?
6.
Now then, James.
Tarry.
Tannoy.
Tannoy. Tannoy. That's good?
Yes, it's good.
Yeah.
We had that too.
That was quite funny because Susie got tannoy and she said to him, I'm really proud of that one, no one will get that. And when you said tannoy, she actually tutted. What was on in the corner?
How
Secrets
funny.
of dictionary
I thought it
corner.
might have been some sort of brand name. Was it originally a brand name?
No, well, it may have been, but it was always a contraction of tantalum alloy, and that was used as a rectifier in the system. So it comes from that sort of element, if you like.
I see. All right, Tanner, well done. All right, 56-2, Reese's 49. Susie and her wonderful origins of words. Now then, Susie.
Well, we're all used to anecdotes from Countdown's Dictionary Corner guests, and they're always entertaining, but they're rarely saucy. But if you go back to the beginnings of the word anecdote, you will find that they are slightly racy. And we need to go back to AD 562, and a historian called Procopius, who was a historian in the court of the Roman Emperor Justinian. He wrote lots of different works, especially about the wars against the Ostrogoths and the Vandals, all quite meaty stuff. But one of his works was called Anecdota, which meant unpublished things. In other words, it was the scandal and the gossip of his day, which he couldn't possibly put in print, at least not when he was alive, because they didn't have scandal rags or gossip mags in those days, no red tops, etc. He had to keep it all to himself. And Anecdota went on to become something which was a secret history. And in fact, that was the name in English given to Procopius's work, The Secret History, because, as I say, it was so racy. They were published after his death. Had they been published any time sooner, he would have met his death probably a little bit more quickly. The word anecdote came into English in the 17th century, again meaning an unpublished secret history, but before long it developed the meaning of a short account of something, which perfectly describes what we heard from Colin today, even if the scandal bit was slightly lacking.
I'll do that later.
That's good, isn't it? Really, very good. Thank you very much, Susie. 56-49, James in the lead, and Reese. Penultimate letters game. Make the most of it.
Consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Reese.
D.
Another.
L.
And a third.
B.
And a vowel.
E.
Another vowel.
O.
Another vowel.
U.
Consonant.
V.
Vowel.
I.
And a final vowel, please.
And a final A.
And here's the countdown clock. Reese?
6, Nick.
A 6 and
6.
Reese?
Bailed.
And bailed and...
Double.
Thank you. Happy enough, Colin?
Yes.
Yeah, they're dream letters because if you're sent at home, straight away double comes out. So even before the clock starts, you've got your 6. So that gives you a full 30 seconds to come up with something really special.
Which you have?
No. But Susie came up with voidable.
Yes.
Very good.
As in a legal judgment may become voidable over time, that sort of thing.
All right. Well done. 62 plays 55. Final letters game. James?
Consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, James. M.
Vowel.
I.
Consonant.
F.
Another consonant.
G.
Vowel.
O.
Consonant.
S.
Vowel.
E.
Consonant.
M.
And another consonant, please.
And the last one, V.
Stand by. James?
6.
And Reese?
I'll have to risk a 6 then.
James?
Fogies.
In the same.
Very good, young fogies. And, yes, Colin?
6 is all round here at the moment, although Susanna is still hard at work here. I've taken you to the movies. And if you're a big Hollywood star and you think a bit too much of yourself, do you suffer from that?
You can do, yes. That's egoism. We can have egotism or egoism.
Right.
I was just checking fogies, because the usual plural is EYS, but you can also have IES.
There we go. 68 plays 61. Final numbers game. It's for you, Reese.
4 large again, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Reese. 4 large. That's a tight finish. And 2 little ones. And for the final time today, the little numbers are 6 and 2. And the big ones, 25, 75, 100 and 50. And the final target to reach, 455.
455. Yes, Reese.
456.
456 and
453.
and 453. So Reese, one away.
100 plus 50.
100 plus 50, 150.
Add the 75.
For 225.
Multiplied by 2.
Times by 2 for 450.
And add on the 6.
And add on the 6 for 1 away. Yep,
Well done.
456.
Well done indeed. Brings you level with James, 68 apiece. But we always search for perfection here. Rachel, is that a problem?
A bit of a tricky one.
Can I leave it with you?
Leave it with me.
All right. Well done. So, 68 apiece. As we go into the final round, it means we've got a crucial conundrum. Fingers on buzzers. Let's reveal that. Crucial countdown conundrum. Reese?
Is it wandering?
Let's see. Wandering. It is. Well done. Well done. Well done, Reese. So, 78 to 68. James, we say farewell to you. Okay. But you had a great run. You had a great run.
Really enjoyed it.
Pops, Reese Benjamin, as I warned you at the beginning, these things happen. You have a tremendous player, and up pops somebody else who sees them off. So, thanks for coming. Take this home with you. Take a teapot, and our very best wishes back to Altrincham. And come and see us again.
Thank you very much,
You
Nick.
had a
Thank
good
you.
round.
Thanks a lot.
Reese, Benjamin, well done. Now, I'm giving you the rest of the week off because we're going racing, all right? But I want you back here on Monday, fresh as a daisy, ready to go again. How's that?
That sounds good to me, Nick.
All right, very good indeed. See you on Monday. And, Colin, will you come back on Monday?
Absolutely, wouldn't miss it.
Excellent stuff. We'll see you then. And Rachel, too.
And I've got a whole week to do my homework.
Indeed, all right.
Might need it in this rate.
All right. See you on Monday.
See you Monday.
Join us then. Next Monday, racing until then. Same time, same place. You be sure of it. A very good afternoon.
You can contact the programme by email at countdown@channel4.com, by Twitter at C4Countdown, or write to us at Countdown Leeds LS3 1JS. You can also find our webpage at channel4.com/countdown.
So, as Nick said, Countdown makes way for Royal Ascot this week, so see it back here next Monday at the usual time. Now, tonight at 8, Channel 4 Dispatches is back to school to see just how easy it is to get top marks, or bottom ones, exams cheating the system. Deal or no deal next.
Better Life from Lloyd's Pharmacy proudly sponsors Countdown.